Kelvin here at WTF 49 Club Street, where all the Arsenal fans are watching the Arsenal games. A good place to come and gather for Arsenal fans. Right, so Kelvin, so far this is halftime against Aston Villa. Not looking good. Actually, the past few games also not looking good for Arsenal. Losing points to Manchester City and Everton as well, if I remember correctly, losing points. Manchester United being happy because they are slowly going up. Right? What do you think of the past few games for us?
Well, I think it's clear that the players are getting a bit tired, and like the first half of the season, everyone's played us once already. So I think it's probably, they probably kind of worked out how to deal with us. For example, you've got Zinchenko's, inverted left back thing, right? Correct. Aston Villa has clearly started pushing up higher whenever he has the ball, and then you've got Trossard that can't really push up as high down the flank as a result and all that. So I think clubs have kind of wisened to how we play, and we don't really have a plan B. I think that's the main concern. We didn't buy one. Right now, to be really honest, I miss Oliver Giroud so much because he would make such a good plan B for us. Because the idea of a big centre back, right? When these other teams have big centre backs, is you have a big centre forward to push them back. But we don't have that because Nketiah can't play that role. It's not his fault, but he can't play that role. So I think right now our problem is I think a lot of teams have kind of sussed out how we play, and it's a test of Arteta whether he's a top-end manager that he can find solutions for problems like that.
What do you think should be done to turn things around?
Well, I mean,
is it really a crisis now? I don't think so.
If you're trying to win the title and you're not putting points on the board, it's a crisis. If you're going for Champions League, then he's doing fine. It depends what the barometer we're basing on is.
For title,
I'd say for the title, this is a problem.
Do you think that the transfer window, they should have just spent and go all out to get that title? What do you think?
Transfer windows are complicated, right? I mean, we read enough, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I used to be in sport as well, so I kind of know how this works, right? And they went for whoever they could. What I'm just saying is that it feels like it's a bit like Wenger 2.0, right? We don't go for the big, powerful players as the plan B, right? And we set up to play in a way that's really easy for the other team to anticipate after half a season, right? So I think what was missing was, sure, we wanted a strong, powerful centre mid, right? And we were trying to find a winger who could push the other team back. But we should have also been gunning for a strong centre back, for centre forward as well, to give us an extra dimension.
I don't have a good feeling about Nketiah. I really miss Jesus because of his injury. Not sure when he will be back though. What do you think about Jesus and Nketiah now?
I mean, I don't blame Nketiah at all, right?
He's still young.
Well, young's one thing, but he's really good in the box. Right, his skill set is you give him the box on a one-on-one.
He missed a few headers though against Manchester City.
Yeah, but headers always a 50-50 thing, right? Correct. But he's a fox in the box kind of player. It's the same as we had Arshavin some years ago, many years ago, and there was an injury crisis, and he ended up playing centre forward. That doesn't work. Small players don't do well in the BPL, right, as centre forwards because the centre defenders are also huge, right? So I don't blame him per se. I blame the planning somewhat behind. But to be fair as well, the planning's what got us this far this season. So I think we really miss Jesus because Jesus breaks the lines. Like today, as we watch the game so far, right? What we are missing is someone who breaks the lines from the first line and the centre line for the other side. And we're missing that. So the earlier he comes back, the better. I do think it's a bit of a chicken egg problem. We would have really used Balogun. He would have been really effective as well. Because what you have is Nketiah running his legs off for 70 minutes, and then you put Balogun in for the last 20 minutes to pound at them. That would have been an interesting option. But I mean, if we had kept him, he might not have the form that he's having in League One as well. So chicken egg problem.
Then what's your expectations now? Now that you see the last few games, right? Can we still maintain that position? Or
if there's any consolation, I think the thing is we'll drop points, but I have a nagging feeling so will Man United and Man City.
How confident are you? What is your expectation here? Like for me, I expect at least top 4 UCL spot again.
I think top 4 sorted. I think top 4 is fairly sorted, right? Correct. Our nature of play does get goals, and we will. So like the last quarter of a season is actually very different from the rest of the season because you've got relegation going on. There are teams that have checked out mentally at that stage already because they know there's nothing better from the season, right? So the last 10 games of the season is things get different. I think top 4 is fine, but if you're talking about winning the league, 50-50. I think we had better odds before this bout, but now it's probably 50-50.
Who's the contenders then? City definitely?
It's City. I think Man United doesn't have a bench. They don't have that level of a bench.
They're on a good run though.
Yeah, they are, but it's the same problem as us. We don't have that level of bench that can step it up right?
The depth.
Yeah, but you look at Man City, it's ridiculous. Right? Like they could not play Haaland and they probably still win games as well. So.
Maybe let's hope that the minus points is from this season.
Well, yeah, but
charges against
we like
Manchester
not to
City.
win it like that.
No,
right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We shouldn't win it like that.